So we didn't find out he was blind until he was 4 months old. So he had a lot of heart problems, so he was in and out of a lot of hospitals at the beginning. Nothing to do with his eyes. He had something called midline anomalies or midline abnormalities, so they were all through the midline. One day we were at the paediatrician's office and he was doing the light test, kept asking to turn off the light, turn off the light, turn off the light, turn off the light, and he kept doing it, and he's just like, oh, I need to go and see an ophthalmologist. So I went to an ophthalmologist. Andrew cried and kicked so much that he couldn't get a good look in his eyes with the microscope. So then when he had his next operation, they had an ophthalmologist have a look at his eyes under the microscope then, and that's when they found out that his retina never formed, so he didn't have retina, so he would never be able to see.
I'm me, I suppose. My name's Andrew Parkinson. I'm more of a reader than a gamer. I don't like children's stuff really. I'm a lot more into the darker side of fantasy or non-fantasy or whatnot. I like literal subjects, so English, history, legal studies. I'm a lot more of a writing person than a wordy person than a maths or a science type person. I do some swimming training, usually 3 times a week unless I can get out of it, which does happen sometimes, which I don't complain about those times.
Stubborn, loud. He cried a lot at the beginning because he was tube fed, so he was fed through his nose until he was 10 months old. And then once he started walking, he just didn't want to sit still, just like a typical boy. He had 2 older brothers, so it was just like them, except not reaching his milestones because he had operation after operation. And cheeky, very cheeky.
Which one? Spets, I think. I'm not sure what it was. In April? Yeah, that was alright, I suppose. Swimming for me is not a massive career, honestly. It's just a thing I do. Work, honestly, does take priority in year 11 and 12, especially. But if I didn't do swimming, I'd be fat. So, but it's still a good sport, 3 times a week, 4 kilometres most sessions, so.
Favourite memory? Wow, that's a good question. I don't know to think about that. Probably when he first started eating. I remember the paediatrician said if he doesn't start eating like orally soon, then I'm going to have to put a button in his belly so he'd be fed straight to his belly. And so basically I just started force feeding him, just shoving in the spoon, closing his mouth until he swallowed. And then it was probably only a couple of weeks later he was eating cheese and bacon balls, and I just took photo after photo after photo because I was just so happy that he was actually eating. Like, it was just like, oh my god. That was pretty good. And I think we like roller coasters and that together. He likes roller coasters and Tower of Terror and the Giant Drop and everything like that.
Okay. Reading, I suppose. Not having any work to do for one. Not having to go to swimming training maybe for another. Sitting, reading or watching anything. I don't know.
My ultimate goal, and with everything that I make him do now, is that he will one day move out of home. So the goal is that by 20 he's moved out of home. He doesn't live with us anymore. He's totally independent and he goes to university, has a normal job, has a normal life, has wife, kids, but yeah, just like an everyday normal life, holidays, travel, working.
Not much really, just act normally, I suppose. As in, don't watch out especially if school coming or just general things.